Maybe Dr. Eger is my ophthalmologist. She's helping you to see anything from a different perspective.
And with that, welcome to one of the greatest gifts of our times, Dr. Edith Eger. And an interview I was able to do a couple of weeks back about her latest book, The Gift. She is a Holocaust survivor, an acclaimed psychologist, an expert for PTSD, and in her 90s, a best-selling author. She's the author of the book The Choice, which Desmond Tutu called A Gift to Humanity, and her new book, The Gift, now available in German and many other languages, is really your hands-on guide to practicing change within you, to step out of your mental prison, victimhood, you name it, and into your potential. We talk about judgment as well and forgiveness, and I especially look forward to you hearing this statement at the very end of the video about our future. So now get your notebooks out, click the like button when you're ready so more people can actually enjoy this video. And with all our hearts, let's welcome the one and only Dr. Edith Eger. Enjoy.
I just spoke to Russia and now I'm in Germany. And all I have to do is just sit down in my home. I couldn't be better. I'm very, very, very fortunate.
I would love to jump right in to pick on your wisdom, because we are living in crazy times, in times of lots of fear, lots of depression, lots of loneliness, lots of all of it. And you have now created this wonderful book and have all the wisdom and can probably set us free. How can we step into freedom, peace, joy, out of victimhood and into our life, into our gift?
Whatever we practice, we become better at it. You know, so I think it's all about thinking. The way you are thinking, that's what's going to happen. So that two words you're going to get rid of today: always and never. Get rid of. And just say, up till now I did this, and now I'm going to do something else. Because the way you think, that's how you're going to feel. So it's very important for you to think about your thinking and make a decision that I have a mental prison in me and I'm going to get rid of it because it keeps me hostage and prisoner. So I have secrets. I'm going to share it. I'm going to get it out. I have rigidity. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't have time to be a victim. I was victimized. It's not who I am. It's what was done to me. Okay. I have a decision to make about finding hope in hopelessness, because there is a gift in everything. It's a time for discovery, not recovery, discovery. The me, the person that I may have been not taking very good care of myself. Maybe I need to really look at my closet a little bit and see what I can give away that I'm not wearing anymore and make some order in my life and have a good balance, working, loving, playing, that I don't do anything in excess. I will tell you what happened when I was a little girl. My mother told me, I'm glad you have brains because you have no looks. So I became, also, my mother took me to a ballet school, and my ballet master told me that all my ecstasy has to come from inside out. And I think that was brilliant then, a long time ago, and it's now too, because we are locked in. We don't like it. It's inconvenient. It's not comfortable. And yet we have a choice. We still have a choice whether I'm going to be a victim, whether I'm going to decide that I'm going to use this time to take stock of my life, see where I am now, see whether I am wanting to be a survivor or a victim, whether I'm going to be happy or I'm going to be miserable. It costs you the same money anyway. So why not look at this as time out, regroup, redecide, no going back, a new beginning. So I think it's very important for you to decide early in the morning because life is just one day. And if you don't enjoy the morning sunshine, it's not going to come back. Yes, every moment is precious. And we don't appreciate what we have until we lose it. That is for sure. So I think it's important to give birth to the you that you want to feed. What you feed that little girl in you, because you are the parent to you, that you really enjoy every moment of life, that you are kind to yourself. See, all you have for a life is you. All other relationship is going to end. So you don't have time to blame your parents or blame anybody. You decide whether you're going to die happy. The more choices we have, the better. That's why I say, don't call me shrink, call me stretch. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we talk less and listen more. This is the time to really practice compassionate way to listen. So that's why we have 2 ears, that we become a lovely, lovely person for someone who may very much need someone to listen to. I bet you're a very good listener, aren't you? I became a very good listener because my mother was suffering from migraine headaches, and my father went out to play billiards with his friends, and we were reading Gone with the Wind. It's really a kind of a Jungian, wonderful. Everybody has a certain personality, and this is a classic hysterical personality when the Yankees are coming and there is war and nothing but misery. And she said, I think about it tomorrow, you know. So I think it's very important not to think about tomorrow when today is still quite a bit to do, to just go through one day at a time. And you want to be sure that you can say at the end of the day, okay, at a girl, I did it. One day, the whole life is just one day. The morning sunshine is gone, it's gone. So that's why I get up early, look at the sunshine, and say, my day is going to be today different from yesterday. See, I'm going to stretch my comfort zone. I'm going to write down all my fears, from the least anxiety producing to the most anxiety producing, and know that we're not born with fear. We learn it. And anything we learn, we can unlearn. But when you let go of something, you have to replace it with something else. So you see, some people come to me and they want to stop smoking. Okay, so many years ago, this guy took out a silver cigarette case and then blew it right in my face and wanted me to hypnotize him because he wants to stop smoking. And I say, what's good about smoking?
Mhm.
He says, cigarette is my friend.
Mhm.
I can pick it up anytime I want to. You see, everything kind of satisfies emotional need, physical needs, psychological needs. So you got to really recognize that many people who are depressed, if I ask what's good about depressed, they would say nothing. But then I say, if you're depressed, you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to wash dishes. You don't have to take out the garbage. You can get by with less, you see? So every behavior satisfies a need. And today it's very important with the COVID because we don't know how long it's going to last. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We have a lot of doubt that is coming to us. And we don't know what to do with all that doubt. But I think it can be something that you find out that it's up to you, the attitude that you choose. It's all about that you find hope in hopelessness, that you get rid of all your fears because you weren't born with that. You were born with love, joy, and passion for life. So I think it's very, very good also to read books that you be able to say, maybe Dr. Eger is my ophthalmologist. She's helping you to see anything from a different perspective, not better or worse, a different way. Otherwise, you go back and do the same thing over and over again. My daughter calls it Edism. Are you revolving or are you evolving? And I
Yeah,
like the
smart.
whole idea of metamorphosis that we go, to see how we can shed the chrysalis, how we can maybe bury some things, because anger will keep you a victim and not really realizing that the one who suffers is you.
Yeah.
See, it's okay to be angry. It's not a dirty word, but how long you're going to hold on to it, it's up to you. Because if I would live in anger at 93, I wouldn't look like this. I don't care about the chronological age. I feel young and pretty, and I love the German people. I don't have time to look for Nazis. I think it's very important not to generalize, because there was a woman a while ago, I read it in the New York Times, who was asked, she was dying, why did you save Jewish lives? You were risking your life. And she said, my father told me that's the right thing to do. Isn't that wonderful?
Mm.
You see, you have to be careful not to generalize.
Mm.
The 12 years of Hitlerites doesn't make all German people Nazis. Don't generalize, and don't say also to yourself something that you can't stand it anymore. We can stand much more than we think we can. So you're stretching yourself. But children want two things always. They want it easy and they want it now.
No, yes.
They don't want to wait for anything. That's right. If it's not easy, I don't want it. That's not really very healthy.
Yeah.
And many people just get away with it because they're spoiled. I remember a boy came to see me and said he didn't know what he wanted. And I looked at him, and he wore designer's clothes and designer socks. I said, I think when you say, I don't know what I want, I think that that means you're without.
Mhm.
I don't think that you're without anything. But you know, sometimes we never satisfied. We want more. We just want more. And you know who wants more is the ego.
Yeah.
The ego wants always, nothing ever is enough. I usually tell people I have a story, but I'm not my story, you know, because I remember when I decided to go back to Auschwitz, and I asked my sister to come with me, and she told me I'm an idiot and I am a masochist, and we went through the same experience, but we had two different ways of looking at it. I thought it was the best thing I've ever done in my life to go
Why?
back to the lion's den and look at the lion in the face and reclaim my innocence, that I'm innocent. It's not who I am. It's not my identity. It's what was done to me. So I refuse to be a victim. When I went last time to Europe, we were in Germany and we went to Switzerland, and and we met a man whose grandfather died, and he discovered that he was a Nazi, and he didn't know how to live with himself. And I was helping him that it's not his responsibility. And who knows, if I would have been living in Germany and somebody would tell me that to heute Deutschland und morgen die ganze Welt, I mean, children are very, very, very impressionable. I could have been easily in the Hitler Youth because, of course, if I'm going to take over the world, it's just very, very inviting. So let's not judge. But, you know, you and I talking about sisterhood and brotherhood, and I'm so glad that we are able to see how we can form a human family so we can finally survive.
Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this compilation. I hope you enjoyed Dr. Edith Eger. Get her book now, The Gift, online or offline, wherever you please. If you want to get more into change making to create this new earth, get in touch here, choose a freebie or become part of our society. I cannot wait to get in touch. With all my love, and remember, be and make the changes you want to see in this world. Okay? Bye bye for now.